Hey, you want to know something?
What?
Okay. Oh, like, don't be offended, but like, it's not being a. Oh, okay, look.
Anything that ever starts with, don't take this
I don't know,
offensively,
because
or don't be
girls are
offended.
weird about their ages. Their age. That's
Oh,
it.
okay, yeah, no, go ahead.
Okay.
I don't care about
But
it.
like one every time I see you, it's like you're have an upgrade. You know, like there's like, oh, you got new glasses, or new haircut, or new piercing, a new tattoo.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, look at Natalie, she's like
Different.
more
Yeah.
upgrades than an iPhone.
That's
and
true.
then like even yesterday when we was doing the Friendsgiving, I was like, look, Natalie, she looks like all mature, not like
Aw.
not college.
I don't
now.
look like a baby.
Like a baby or a teenager or whatever.
It doesn't matter if I can't reach the floor. You know, I'm still an adult.
Thank
Thank you for noticing that.
Yes, I just
taking me seriously.
Yes, ma'am. Hello, welcome to the DYNA. We are here with every time. I just need to do a script for my intros. I think at this point I should stop making a point about how terrible my intros are.
Yeah, just do it.
And I just need to, I don't know.
Take it from the top.
Okay, I'm going to redo it. I'm going to leave this in.
Okay, cool.
All right, cue the intro. Okay. Hey, this is Corey from
Where are you from?
I don't know. Hey, this is Corey. Welcome back to the DYNA. I'm here with my bestest buddy ever, Miss Natalie Castellanos.
Yes, that's me.
I don't know. How are you doing? How's it going?
I'm good.
Yes.
Life is good. You
How's
know,
it going?
It's going. I feel like this year's just been crazy, but
It went by fast, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah,
But that's okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
That's just how life is. Okay, so today we're just discussing when I have my friend Natalie on, things are going to get real. We're going to talk about actual things, but it's not going to be as real as the last time.
No,
this is kind of fun.
Yeah,
It's a little bit fun, but it's still
I'm
a little
always about
grounded.
mental health, so definitely mental health is going to kick in somewhere
Mm.
in there in each topic. So
Yeah, in case you guys haven't noticed, I'm not in my room this episode. We're back at the studio.
Yay.
They have a new set, and I wanted to try it out. So I'm like, hey, let me drive 2 hours down to Burbank and give it a go. So here we are. So how do you feel about social media? How's that been for you?
You know, I'm not really on it anymore. I just don't have time for it in general. During the day, I'm working. I work at a crisis center, so I'm pretty much always on the go. And then on the way home, I've had so much human interaction. I'm pretty much
fuck humans.
pretty much done for the day. So I go home and I just make myself a sandwich and call it a day. So I'm not really on it anymore, but I mean, it's good. You know, I have family and friends all over the states, so it's good to just keep them, because sometimes I want to keep in contact with them that way. But I think social media can be a very good thing or a very bad thing. Depends on what you do and where you go on there.
Yeah, I feel like I've been chasing my tail on it.
Yeah.
For so long, just trying to get my name out there and to build a presence. I feel like when I build up momentum, there's this massive shift, and then I have to start over.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh, I just get exhausted. Like, like a few weeks ago, I felt a little bit overwhelmed, and I'm just like, you know what? I'm gonna take a break.
Yeah.
It's I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't see how people can spend so much time just doom scrolling and just like on TikTok and shit. I'm just like, I need like substance. I need a story.
Yeah.
I just can't watch random shit.
Yeah.
I mean, can't do it.
The only thing I really use right now is Instagram. And even then, Instagram has TikTok Reels. So I don't even feel the need to download TikTok. But I do know that people are stuck on their phones. Like even at work, I see people scrolling through Twitter, scrolling through Instagram. You know, if we have any downtime, everybody's on their phone. So I do think that social media has taken over. You know, I just going back to like MySpace, like that was cool because, you know, you can share songs and things I mean, you can do that now, but it's very personal. Like you go on your page and you have all these cool backgrounds and your top 5 and it was cool for a little bit, you know, you weren't glued to it.
Yeah, you're just there hanging with the homies.
Yeah.
Or making new homies.
Yeah. Sharing music, or people can see like what the next song you were like obsessed about.
Or getting into drama.
Yeah. And you didn't have it all the time though. Like you would, I don't know if you remember, but when like in the 2000s, there was these like computer cafes that you would have to go to. Like, yes. Yeah. Do you remember?
Do we still have those?
Maybe. I don't know.
Because a lot of them closed down. The ones near me are like, even the gaming ones, they're just like.
Yeah, they're gone. They're gone too. But there was a place that was down the street from me. And I think it was called like Net Zone or something like that. Something Zone. And you would pay.
For the record, everyone, we're old people.
I mean, you're older.
I'm older.
Definitely
I'm the
older,
oldest.
but I remember this.
But she's right behind me.
Yeah. You would go and you would pay, you know, for an hour to use the computer. Because back then, you didn't have computers at home. You didn't have phones that could do that. We have flip phones that can only dial out and dial in. That's pretty much all you can do.
Check your email.
Yeah. And then the Razor phones came out and you can do like cute little turtle pictures on the outside. That blew my mind. And now it's like everything's at your hand. Like everything is right here. You don't have to go anywhere, which is kind of like.
This is like the Corey Gibson time capsule. If I ever die, everything about me is right here.
Yeah.
Everything.
That's kind of scary too. Like everything that we do is going to be forever on the internet. Yes. And that's another reason why I'm like, I don't know if I want to be a part of that.
But if you think about it, like nothing is forever.
Yeah. Yeah.
At some point, civilization will collapse.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm praying on that day.
But like with me in social media, like I'm like super robots, muscle mommies. We had that discussion with Keisha a few episodes ago. Yes. And I'm out. You know, like some friends would send me some reels, and then I move on with my life.
Yeah, me. I send you 20. You know, when I do get on, I'm not gonna lie. When I do get on, I doom scroll. I'm like puppies.
Yeah, I liked one too many videos of babies. Now I have a lot of baby videos.
Yeah.
I have baby fever right now. I'm trying to be a daddy.
It's a little freaky how like you can think of something
and it knows,
and then your Instagram's like, cool, here's a commercial of the thing that you were thinking. You know, so that's another thing that's a little scary.
I want to. It's listening. I already know that.
Yeah.
I already know that.
It's going to give us commercials.
Like, I feel like one of the apps that are a little bit healthy for me is, what is it? It's called Artifact. It's got kind of like a news app. And it's just news, and it's news catered to me. So it's like, what kind of stuff do you like? I like technology, you know, health, mental health. It's just all the subjects that I like. And it just uses AI to generate, you know, pull stuff from the internet and feed it to you.
Yeah.
So like I'm on there, I see what I want to see, and then I'm out.
Yeah.
You know, this is the news for today. Okay, check it 1 or 2 times. Then they have this feature called links. So if there's something I find interesting, I can share it with people who follow me. And it sometimes it queues up hashtags. It's just like, oh, what did you buy today? And I got these new shoes, the 251s.
These are them. These are the 251 .1s. So there is a bunch of new stuff, but the highlights are definitely, well, that they're matte black, that's number 1, but also the lining here is reflective at night, safety first, and they have a new completely waterproof coating all the way around, which is perfect for winter if you live anywhere with seasons. Plus, they're still extremely comfortable.
I got my Crocs on. They're just comfy. They're the best.
Yeah, I love these shoes.
Simplicity.
But it's a cool app, and I like it. I don't feel like overwhelmed. Like I'm on Instagram. Like basically my whole life is on Instagram. And
I feel like everyone wants to be famous in a sense.
Yeah.
You know, you go on Instagram and everybody's documenting everything, what they're drinking, what they're eating, who they're talking to, who they're hanging out with, the next event. Like everybody's trying to get internet famous. I feel like that's like the goal for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you think about people's goals, like, you know, what career do you want? I want to be a podcaster. I want to be
They got schools
YouTuber.
for how to be a YouTuber for kids.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what is our future gonna look like when
who's gonna clean the pipes?
Yeah.
Who's gonna be the trash man?
I mean, little Timmy's gonna figure it out that, hey, maybe YouTube ain't for me.
We
Let me
need
go be a plumber. You know?
Yeah.
But let's go back some 15, 20 years to MySpace. Do you still talk to anybody you met on MySpace? Or
no, I got locked out of my MySpace account way back when. My MySpace account is probably still active. My little 13-year-old face with my overplucked eyebrows is probably still out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pretty sure if I remember my password, I can probably still log on. But I mean, no, I don't think so. I mean, it's been so long. Like,
yeah, I deleted because once Facebook popped up, and then I was like, peace out MySpace, and then I deleted it. I didn't think twice.
I've always been the kind of person that like goes against all social media until it's like surpassed its like popularity.
Oh, then you jump on when no one's on it?
Like, all right, I'll get on it.
I give it a
like
shot,
Facebook.
I guess.
I think when I first met you in 2012, I don't think I had a Facebook yet, or I just started it.
I think so, maybe.
Yeah, and I started an Instagram in like 2012 because I'm like, fine, like I'll just do it because at that time we were starting college and I didn't know anyone and it was scary and I was 17 and I'm like, oof, like I gotta
really
take the
you're
bus.
that young?
Yeah, I started college at 17, my bachelor's.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, look it, wow.
I'm from how old are you now?
Man. I'm 29 now. Look at us. That's how long we've known each
40?
other. 40? Yeah. See, I told you, he's older. Sometimes I forget because he plays with robots. So
I mean, it's not even. I don't look like I'm 40.
No, you don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
You know, dating is really hard. I'm telling you. I was just like, do I go for someone younger or do I go for someone older? I go for someone my age, and then they look their age. I don't. They have 3 kids. I'm just like, I have no kids.
Age.
Yeah,
you're over here acting like a 24-year-old with robots. But I mean, I don't know. Social media is just too much sometimes, I think. But I also think it's the way you consume social media too. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at positive things, it'll be pretty positive. If you look at negative things, it'll feel negative.
Yeah, because I like to go through my settings.
Yeah.
Words that annoy me, like goat. I hate that phrase. Freaking goat.
Oh, I'm the goat.
Yeah, I mute it. Don't ever have to see it. Kardashians. Don't ever gotta see them. You know, there are things that, like, when people always complain, why do I always see this? Go through your settings, bro. Like, go through your settings, set the shit you don't want to see. You don't ever have to see it.
Yeah.
And I don't see what I don't want to see. There is this one girl that I always see. She does like the freaking cartoon faces.
Oh my God.
What is that cartoon?
I don't know. I think I know who you're talking about too.
She wears the Starbucks fucking apron.
Yeah.
And she makes it, oh no, the cartoon.
And
I'm just like, oh my God, stop
cringe.
it.
I will say though, I purposely follow cringe because it's just so like makes me feel a little bit better. Like, I'm kind of normal. Like I thought I was weird, but you know what?
I keep my cringe to myself.
I'm a perfect weird. Like that's not perfect, but I'm an okay weird.
I mean, like I believe in different strokes for different folks, but I just don't want to see your strokes.
That's a little too much though.
I say not interested. She popped up every once in a while.
I feel like that's all like very satire. Like I think that's just
that's fine. I mean, I just find it stupid. Like that, I just like how long did you sit and practice that?
Too much. Too long.
And then we're like, okay, look, like I like Power Rangers. And sometimes I'm in the mirror and I'm just doing the poses. But you know why? Because when I was young, I want to be that guy in the suit. I wanted to be the stuntman, you know?
Yeah.
And that was my reasoning. Like, I wanted to be a suit actor.
Yeah.
And did I become a suit actor? No.
No.
But, you know, I got some cool party tricks when I'm in a costume. You get what I mean?
No, absolutely.
I'm like, who you going to show who you going to show that to?
I feel like the things that we put on now, when we're a lot older, we're going to be like, oh, why did somebody let me do that? Like,
I know when you look back at this
why
shit,
didn't
you're like
anyone
15
stop
years from
me?
now.
Like, this is horrible. Like, I feel like that's what social media is right now.
Yeah.
Everyone's just so like sucked into it, and it's exhausting. But going back to what you said, there's a lot of people taking breaks from social media.
I'm sorry, I'm distracted.
Popular.
This girl I'm talking to sent me a picture, and I'm just like, oh.
Speaking of social media,
I'm sorry.
Distraction. But it's just a lot of people are taking breaks from it because it consumes you. Like,
it does. And people like, I want to go to Japan, and because Japan is just like, hey, come to Japan, we had a pandemic and shit, it's kind of terrible right now.
Yeah.
And these freaking streamers are going there like harassing the locals, you know, making like crude and rude, because people in Japan are fucking peaceful. I mean, they're the same type of crazy we are, but they keep it to themselves. You know, they're a little like respectful.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna go keep doing my crazy in my closet. See you later. Bye.
Well, it's about culture too.
Yeah.
Like, if you're gonna go somewhere, you know, respect that culture. Like, if people come visit, you know, the US, we're a melting pot, so it's a little harder to understand. But if you go to a different location,
don't be
respect
a dick.
the culture. Yeah. Don't be a dick.
And it's just like, people just want to do the most outlandish and wildest shit for attention.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's just like,
why?
Like, people are so thirsty for like 5 minutes of fame.
That is okay. Yes. So I recently went to Bali, Indonesia, and everywhere, like, so all the tourist stuff has like hashtag Instagram places, hashtag Instagram famous or whatever these things are, right? So we went to this like rice terrace, and it was beautiful, and I was just soaking it in. I didn't take too many photos, to be honest, but I was just like, wow, this is so beautiful. Like, I just want to be here.
Yeah.
And remember it being here, not doing this the whole time. And then, can you get another photo? Can you get another photo? Can you get another photo? And there were so many couples there that were just these poor boyfriends, just photographers the entire time. I'm like, are you even enjoying this vacation? Like,
yeah, it's just like for me, like, I'm all about documentation. So like, I do want to take time to get a shot for my memories.
Yeah.
But it's not like I'm not doing it to show off
the entire time either. Yeah.
It's just like, oh, this is a good shot. Let me get this real quick. Or, you know, I'm not there for the ground. I'm there for the memories.
But man, everywhere had, you know, Instagram, you know, perfect Instagram photos. Like, even the people that were picking us up, all the cab drivers and stuff, they're like, oh, we have places for Instagram. It's cool. And I'm like, no, I don't want to go there. Take me where Instagram people are not. Because I don't want to be a part of that.
Even like here in LA, there's that swing. I don't know where, and it's just a line of people waiting to take a picture on the swing.
Literally.
That swing been there for decades. All of a sudden, one person take a picture on it, and then it goes in that everybody and mama want to go take a picture on the swing.
So I feel like Instagram is cool. Well, social media in general is cool because it can show you small businesses. So it can like promote people who are trying to get things going. And I love that because I love supporting smaller businesses. I try to shop local. But then at the same time, it can ruin that authenticity of places, right? Like, mom and pop shops get really popular, which is good for them because, you know, they need that business. But then at the same time, I feel like it
just takes one person to fuck something up.
Yeah, it overwhelms them, and then that quality of what that was it just gets diluted, and then it's no longer special.
It kind of what happened to Starbucks. They're a little guy out in Seattle, and now they're just corporate.
Yeah, and the next one coming up is Dutch Bros. Have you been to Dutch Bros?
I've been there. I haven't, like, I'm not a coffee person, but I'm around people who drink it, so
I love coffee. Yeah, Dutch Bros. The first time I had Dutch Bros was a couple years ago up in Oregon. And I was like, man, this is way better than Starbucks. And then I saw them starting to build some around here, and I was like, dang, that sucks. You know, it doesn't suck. Like, yay, like I get to have some, but it sucks because now they're going to be super commercialized, and it's just going to.
It's weird because, like, man, we're off topic. Let me bring it back. I'm sorry.
Now we're just talking about coffee.
No, we're not. Okay. So, like, what are Well, I'll go first. So you have sort of something. So like when I'm on social media, you know, I'm just like, I'm into cinematography, photography, transforming toy robots, superheroes, and pretty girls. So that's basically all I'm looking at. So like when people are like I still get overwhelmed, but I'm not like, you know, oh, you know, social media is like fucking with my mental health kind of situation.
Yeah.
Cause like when my mom is on YouTube, she goes down a rabbit hole. She just starts watching like tabloidy shit, like Karens and
the end of the world.
Yeah, Candace Owens, you know, I don't want to be black anymore and kind of wild shit like that. I'm just like, Mom, like watch something like educational, feed your mind.
Yeah.
You know, watch something you're interested in. She likes to sew. Watch somebody who likes to sew something, you know, don't just all these fucking random videos and then it starts generating more random videos for you to watch, you know? And it like just listening like to some of the stuff she watches, it makes like my freaking ears gag. You know, it's just like, oh my God. It's just like, what the fuck are you watching?
Yeah.
You know, it's like trash TV, but on the internet, you know?
People love trash TV. It's what keeps you entertained.
No, I need fucking kaiju stepping on a building.
I think when I get on social media, I try to stick to things that are going to help me in my daily use. So like, for example, like crafts, like I just made a craft room. So I want to start painting. So I try to stick to things that not only can I watch, but I can also do. So it's kind of relevant to my life. Because watching other people, I mean, I also watch a lot of people work out because I actually enjoy working out. Well, not right now because it's bulking season, guys. But I like to watch like their workouts and then you kind of do that into my own life and then set up my own routine. I'm doing a lot of like high protein based meals. So like I love like the whole fad right now is, you know, high protein this, high protein that, high protein chili cheese fries. And you're like, ooh, yeah. I'll send you the recipe. But I like that right now there's like there's a whole like wave of people trying to be healthy because I get to keep all these things. And then once it's done, once it's over, everyone's over it, you know, I still have all this stuff. So I do like that some things come into play and then some things leave. I didn't like that for a second, everyone's like, yeah, just fuck everyone you can possibly can. Like, you know, let's just date till we drop, you know.
I had that phase.
Yeah.
I was in a group chat.
A lot of people had that phase. And I was like, what is going on out there? I think that social media can consume you. But if you keep it light and just remind yourself to, you know, spend only a certain amount of time on it, I think it's fine. I don't think it's really bad or really good. I think it's just...
A lot of the times for me it's inspirational because I watch... I always been into miniatures. That's kind of how I got into tokusatsu and, you know, Japanese science fiction.
Yeah.
Because I like the small buildings. I'm like, that looks so fucking cool. And then I watch people build like Gundam models and stuff. So I used to build them when I was younger. So I kind of want to get back into like making shit with my hands.
Yeah.
You know, and I want to film that and put that, you know, as different content on, you know, my YouTube channel. Just like, hey, I made something. You know?
Yeah.
And it's sometimes it can be inspirational, you know. You see people like, this was me, you know, a year ago, and you know, I hit the gym real hard for a year now, look at me now, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I'm more I get a lot more positive things than I do negative, like in my feed.
Sure. I think again it goes back to how much work you've put into yourself, because if you're a very negative person and you think negatively, it's going to feel very negative no matter what you do, social media or anything else. But if you're a person that puts work into yourself and a year from now you look at yourself on your social media and you're like, wow, I've changed a lot, it doesn't feel as negative. So I think it really depends on people and how they affect it. So like I know there's a bunch of studies like social media is really bad and look at how it's done to our mental health, which for some parts I agree. Like there are some parts where I think social media has like idolized being famous, and so everybody wants to be famous. How do I get famous? And everyone's doing some crazy things to get attention. I also think it depends on the person who you are and where you are in your life and what you're doing to take care of yourself. You know, some people are just a hot mess and they're a train wreck. And now they put it on video. And of course, people love bad news. So those are the people that get famous, the ones that are doing the utmost ridiculous things. Mm-hmm. And we're giving them the attention that they wanted. And so it spirals out of control. And then these people get, you know, get messed up. But I don't know. I think social media is a pretty cool thing. It's just, I feel like I'm in that age gap where it began when I was younger. And so now I've seen it grow and it's just so weird.
Yeah.
But I'm also at that age where I'm not really learning the new social media. So I feel kind of old when a 24-year-old's like, you haven't been on blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no. Or what is that? Or they're like, send me the link by blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't, you know, no. I can send it through a text message. That's pretty much it.
I hate when people send me TikToks because I don't have the app.
Yeah.
Like they used to have the shortcut on Apple. Like I had the shortcut so it'll open the app without me having an account.
Yeah.
But that doesn't work anymore. But
you have to have,
I have to go onto the web version and then it's muted. Then I have to unmute it.
But by the time you unmute it, half of the video's already played.
I'm then lost interest.
Yeah.
So. I said, don't send me TikToks. I don't care.
Yeah. You know what? I'm guilty. If you've sent me a TikTok, more than likely, I did not watch it. But I probably liked it, just so you know, like I received it. But if I didn't comment on it, most likely I did not watch it.
Yeah. Oh dang, I lost my train of thought. I was oh yeah, like where we are now, mm-hmm. like social media is gonna make another jump.
Yeah.
And
AI.
That AI, and it's because everyone and their mama has a platform now.
Yeah.
I forget what, I think it's called the Fediverse or something like that.
Yeah.
Where there's a API that will connect other social media accounts. So let's say that you're on Threads, which is Instagram's Twitter, and you're on Mastodon. And I can follow you on Mastodon through Threads.
I have no idea what anything you're saying right now.
Okay.
See, this is the part where I'm like, I'm starting to get old because I'm like, what are you saying right now?
It's basically connecting social media accounts so you don't have to make an account somewhere else.
Yeah.
You get what I mean?
Yeah.
So people can follow you without making an account on another platform.
Yeah.
So
kind of like how Xbox and PS5 you can play games together.
Yeah, that way. Just like that.
Okay,
there you go.
Okay, I got it. Hey. Yeah. So I can play Dead by Daylight with my friends on PS5s and also people that are on
exactly
on
just
the
like
computer.
that.
Yeah. Okay. I got it. Okay.
So I mean that's kind of like where things are heading, because like I'm not joining another one. Like Threads replaced my need for Twitter because Twitter is not Twitter anymore.
Yeah.
And like I'm just gonna stay on Meta. I'm not going in it. I swear it. If something else pops up, I'm just like, I'm not interested.
The AI stuff is freaky.
It is.
It is so freaky. I will say, my parents a couple months ago called me, freaked out, saying like, "Are you okay? Like, are you still with him?" I'm like, "What? Huh? What are you talking about?" My dad's like, "I got a phone call from you. Someone saying that you were in danger and they took you, and if I didn't give them $5,000 that they were just gonna keep you. And then I talked to you and you were crying, saying like, just give them the money."
Oh yeah, they do that voice cloning shit. Someone did that?
Yeah, to my dad. And my mom, because my dad was freaked out. He was like ready to send money, right? Mm-hmm. But my mom was the calm and collected one and was like, "Why don't you call her? Because this is a private number that they're calling from. Mm-hmm. So don't be stupid."
That's what I told.
And call her. And I'm over here at the gym just like, not knowing that this is happening.
Wait, what happened?
And then I'm like, "Hey, Dad." He was like, "Are you okay? Are you okay? Are you hurt?" And I'm like, "I mean, my muscles are a little sore, but I mean, I'm pretty swole. Like, I'm cool." And he was like, "I just got a phone call from a private number." I'm like, "No, Dad, that wasn't me. You know, don't send him any money." He's like, "Are you sure?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I went over to her house. He was super freaked out. And I went over. I'm like, "Look, I'm fine. I'm here. Like, that wasn't me. Whatever it wasn't me." And it's become more and more that this is happening. So it's
that's
freaky.
what I told my mom. I'm like, "Ma," I was like, voice cloning is a thing.
Yeah.
And if you get a phone call saying I'm in danger or done some wild shit, just give me a call. Just call me.
Just
call me first.
Don't be dumb. You know,
just like that thing I made with I had Optimus Prime. I was like,
yeah,
put that ass away before someone gets hurt.
So that's intent. And the thing is too, like, I think the part that is negative about those things is like people on Instagram are not real. Like some people are just not real.
Yeah.
Like I can take a photo of me and then AI can just boop and just
AI
and just
they can generate like
and
people.
they can do videos now too. So like girls can keep, you know, pretending there's people.
Someone like an OnlyFans girl or something who has AI and she has an AI version of herself entertaining clients and she doesn't really have to.
That is so like
I mean, like,
that's
let
freaky.
me make one.
I mean, you do you, girl. Make that money because that's cool. But also, like, that's freaky. That's so freaky.
I mean, like, in a sense, it's cool because, like, that kind of shit was in movies. I'm like, we're there. But at the same time, like, it can cause some problems.
Corey, we've had way too many robot movies. They're going to take over.
I like Transformers. Maybe that's what we need to get us.
People are gonna watch this in the future and be like, "Wow, they didn't have robots."
These motherfuckers seen it coming and they let it happen.
I know, yeah. What the fuck is wrong with them, dude? Too many movies. We know our fate. So why are we letting it happen?
If you look at history, it's kind of what humans do. We're self-destructive.
Oh, that was deep.
Yeah. So we're gonna split this episode into 2 parts.
Hey, this is Kat from the DYNAcast. Thank you for watching. Catch Corey and Natalie in part 2, episode 16. Remember to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next one.